Good morning. This is our daily lectionary reading for Monday, February 19th, 2024. With it being Monday, we're going to still be reflecting back at what happened at church on Sunday. Our psalm reading is a new psalm, Psalm 77. Our Old Testament reading is Job 4, 1 through 21. And then our New Testament reading is from the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verses 1 through 10. And we'll be looking at it through the NRSVU updated edition. Here we go. Psalm 77. I cry out aloud to God that he may hear me. In the day of my trouble I seek the Lord. In the night my hand is stretched out without wearying. My soul refuses to be comforted. I think of God and I moan. I meditate and my spirit faints. You keep my eyelids from closing. I am so troubled that I cannot speak. I consider the days of old and remember the years of long ago. I commune with my heart in the night. I meditate and search my spirit. Will the Lord spurn forever and never again be favorable? Has his steadfast love ceased forever? Are his promises at the end for all time? Has God forgotten to be gracious? Has he in anger shut up his compassion? And I say, it is my grief that my right hand of the Most High has changed. I will call to mind the deeds of the Lord. I will remember your wonders of old. I will meditate on all of your works and muse on your mighty deeds. Your way, O God, is holy. What God is so great as our God? You are the God who works wonders. You have displayed your might among the people. With your strong arm you redeemed your people, the descendants of Jacob and Joseph. When the waters saw you, O God, when the waters saw you, they were afraid. They were deeply trembled. The clouds poured out water. The skies thundered. Your arrows flashed on every side. The crash of your thunder was in the whirlwind. Your lightnings lit up the world. The earth trembled and shook. Your way was through the sea, your paths through the mighty waters. Yet your footprints were unseen. You led your people like a flock by the hand of Moses and Aaron. Our Old Testament reading from Job 4. Then Eliphaz the Temanite answered, if one ventures a word with you, will you be offended? But who can keep from speaking? See, you have instructed many. You have strengthened the weak hands. Your words have supported those who were stumbling, and you have made firm the feeble knees. But now it has come to you, and you are impatient. It touches you, and you are dismayed. It's not your fear of God, your confidence, and the integrity of your ways, your hope. Think now who that was innocent ever perished, or where were the upright cut off. As I have seen those who plow iniquity and sow trouble reap the same. By the breath of God they perish, and by the blast of his angers they are consumed. The roar of the lion, the voice of the fierce lion, and the teeth of the young lions are broken. The strong lion perishes for lack of prey, and the whelps of the lioness are scattered. Now a word came stealing to me. My ear received the whisper of it, amid thoughts from visions of the night, when deep sleep falls on mortals. Dread came upon me, and trembling, which made all of my bones shake. A spirit glided past my face. The hair of my flesh bristled. It stood still, but I could not discern its appearance. A form was before my eyes. There was silence. Then I heard a voice. Can mortals be righteous before God? Can humans be pure before the Maker? Even in the servants he puts no trust, and his angels he charges with error. How much more those who live in the house of clay, whose foundation is in the dust, who are crushed like a moth. Between morning and evening they are destroyed. They perish forever without any regarding it. Their tent cord is plucked up with them, and they die devoid of wisdom. Our New Testament reading comes from the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, 1 through 10. You were dead through the trespasses and sins in which you once walked, following the course of this world, following the ruler of the power of the air, the spirit that is now at work among those who are disobedient. All of us once lived among them in the passions of our flesh, doing the will of the flesh and senses, and we were by nature children of wrath, like everyone else. But God, who is rich in mercy, out of great love with which he loved us, even when we were dead and through our trespasses, made us alive together with Christ. By grace you have been saved, and raised up with him, and seated us with him in the heavenly places in Christ Jesus, so that in the ages to come he might show the immeasurable riches of his grace and kindness toward us in Christ Jesus. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not your own doing, it is the gift of God, not the results of work, so that no one may boast. For we are what he has made us, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand, so that we may walk in them. And here ends our readings for the day.